From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the New England Patriots. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 10 Lobo. And we have you on 61. Matchbox. Let's go.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
22 Jet Bomber. 22 Jet Bomber.
On second down, Michel. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
Ready? 90 Wolf. Roll out.
They'll run on first down. Presley, and he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
Hey, high 7.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, it's a foot race. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. Now White lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here's Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Let's go.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Presley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Jones on third down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Let's go.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Check. Now.
From the gun, Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You got tight. Right there. Watch safety green.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
We got this. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Get it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. A gain of 3, second down.
18 gainer. Recon. 132 fighter. Switch. Hey, Charlie. 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Ready? 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. All you get on the head. Hey, Haywood. Shoot.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Jones now to throw on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Check. Lucky. Check 52.
And to give this time to the tailback. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Hey. Bravo. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Open man is Galladay. Complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards. He's on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now the Patriots. Going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Smooth.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Davante Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Jones pass complete to Davante Adams. Touchdown, Detroit.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 18 David. I'm on. 55, my God, 55. Hey, let's get them holes. Ready.
They'll wait to throw on second. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On third down, Michelle. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Go.
On first down, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing, Jones. And that's complete to Jesse James. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Watch the curve.
Here's Jones. Off play action. Being chased out left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And that's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Detroit. Davante Adams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Jones throwing on first down. On the move to his left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Mike 29. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. 29 is get it.
On first and 10, Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jordan Willis able to record his 5th sack of the season. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Leo.
Jones now. A final shot before break. James has got it. Complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Set, ready? 18 Gator. Oh, here we go. Hey, Delta. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Here we go. Watch 98.
Now Jones on first and 10. He'll get this one to Galladay. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Watch 98, watch 98, 98 to Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And he's got his man on the out route. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Check three.
On second down now. Dillon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They run again with Dillon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Check four. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Now.
On second down, Presley. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
from the red zone now. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jesse James, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And it's Michel once again. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. They get nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Throwing on first down, Jones. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Bravo!
Here's Jones operating from the gun. Dancing to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Ready. Check, 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 check.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. 50, plant. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning. You two-jet bomber. You two-jet bomber. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Here we go.
On second down now, Dillon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
On second down, Dillon. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. On third down, here's Peyton. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
On second and goal, Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Jordan Willis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
Mike 29. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Touchdown, Lions. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Out of the gun, Elway. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now. New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third and 10. From the shotgun, Elway. Airing it out deep for Smith. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 41 yards. Elway. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 14. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On first down, Presley, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. Switch. Switch. Check 15.
Recon, 132 fighter. Sit up.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's second and 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Go, go. Hard, hard. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Presley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Undercrush, go.
On second down now, Dillon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for the Lions, they're